Hello everyone. So in this group project, I'm going to solve the case study 1 where the character named Zaharil Omar needs to decide between two banks for a 30,000 loan over 5 years. Let's dive into the details and figure out which bank offers the better deal. Before we go deep into the answer, we have to read the question first. So Zaharil Omar is assigned to set up a cleaning business and have to borrow a 30,000 ringgit loan for 5 years. There are two banks that he has surveyed for that loan. Below are the details of the bank. There are two banks, Budi Bank and Sudi Bank. As you can see here, Budi Bank just charged Zaharil Omar 5.58% interest rate compounded semi-annually, but Citibank just charged Zaharil 5.75% interest rate compounded quarterly. The question A asks us to calculate the total interest charge for each bank. So how to do it? First off, we have to gather all the information before we calculate. We can use this compound interest formula to solve the problem. S equal to P in bracket 1 plus I bracket N. So P is the principal, M is frequency of conversion, K is annual nominal rate, I is periodic interest rate, N is the number of interest calculated in the investment period, S is future value, I is compound interest. Let's calculate Budi Bank. So P is 30,000 ringgit, T is 5 because he asked for a loan for 5 years, K is 5.58%, M is 2 because it is compounded semi-annually, I is 0.0279. How do I get it? Because I use the formula I equal to K divided by M. Lastly, to searching for the n, you have to use the formula of n equal to m multiplied with t. Calculate and then you get the answer 10. After all the information have been collected, now is the right time to use the formula S equal to P in bracket 1 plus I bracket N. Put all the information into the formula, calculate, and eventually you will get the answer of 39,502 ringgit 99 cent. To find the total interest charged by Budi Bank, we will use the formula I equal to S minus P. Put all the information and lastly you will get the total interest charge. That is 9,502 ringgit and 99 cent. Now let's further on with the total interest charged by Citibank. Like I said earlier, before we start with the calculation, we have to gather all the information. After all the information have been gathered, we have to find the future value. The future value of Citibank is equal to 39,910 ringgit and 94 cent. Using the I equal to S minus P formula, I get the total interest charged by Citibank, that is 9,910 ringgit and 94 cent. Surprisingly, we finally got both total interest charge. Now let's proceed with the B question. The B question asks us which company should Zaharil Omar choose to borrow the loan. Based on your answer in A, give your reason. So based on my answer in A, I personally think that Zaharil Omar should borrow the loan from Budi Bank because the total interest charge over the 5-year loan is much lower than Sudi Bank. For the question C explanation, I will pass it to my friend Muhammad Sufyan. Thank you very much.
Next is question C. Answer the following question. C depending on the bank she selected in the B question. After 3 years, the bank changed the rate to 6% compounded monthly. How much should Zahiril Omar pay at the end of 5 years? Calculate the total interest paid. First, we list out all the info that we got from the questions. S equal to 39,502.99 ringgit. We got from the bank that she selected from the B questions, which is Budi Bank. The next one is M. M equal to 12. T equal to 5 minus 3, which is equal to 2. N equal to 12 multiply by 2. Then we got 24. K equal to 0.06. And the last one, I equal to 0.005. Then we can start calculate for the answers. The formula that we use for these questions is S equal to P in brackets 1 plus I power N. Then we calculate it, which we got P equal to 35,046.49 ringgit. The next step is we use the formula I equal to S minus P to calculate the total interest paid. We calculate it, which we got I equal to 4,005 for 4,456.50 ringgit.
Study case number 2. Question A. Encik Azizul, who just retired, given the option for what he want to do with his RM1,980,000 in gratuity money. Then he have two options. Option number 1 is invest the whole money in account that pays 0.95% compounded monthly. He will withdraw RM6,000 every month until the amount is empty. Option number 2, join private retirement scheme where under the scheme he will get RM6,000 every month for 30 years. Then we must compare which option is suitable for Encik Azizul. Formula that we could use is future value. S is future value, M is interest calculated in year, I is interest rate for each interest period, N is the number of times the interest is calculated during the invest period, R is periodic payment, and K is annual nominal rate. And like you see at this slide, as amount is RM 1,980,000 and R amount is RM 6,000 and M is 12, E equal to x because we don't know what is its value. K is 0.0095, I is 0.0095 over 12. N equal to M multiply T. Then, like you see at option number 1, when you calculate the amount of the number of times the interest is calculated during the interest period is RM 293.30 cent. And for option number 2, the calculate is not too hard. You just multiply 12 multiply 30 multiply 6,000 equal to RM 2,160,000 ringgit Malaysia. In my opinion, Encik Azizul should join a private retirement scheme because option 1 have to compound your investment, then option number 2 doesn't have to compound. Question B. After a month of retiring, Encik Azizul considering purchase a boat so he can go fishing. With no down payment required, the boat can be bought for RM 25,500 through an installment plan by making 72 equal monthly payment. The interest rate charged is 3.42% compounded monthly. Calculate the monthly payment and the interest charge. Then to find the monthly payment, we could use the present value formula, which is A equal R bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus I power negative N over I. Then the monthly payment is RM 392 ringgit 25 cent. To find the interest charge, we could use formula I equal R bracket N minus A. Then the answer from the calculation is RM 2,742 ringgit Malaysia.
C. If he has not paid his first 3 monthly payment, how much should he pay on his fourth payment to settle all outstanding areas? So we got R, I, N. R equal to RM 392.25. I equal to 0.0342 over 12. N equal to 4. S equal to 392.25 open bracket 1 plus 0.0342 over 12 cross bracket power 4 minus 1 divided by 0.0342 over 12 close bracket. S equal to 392.25 open bracket 1.00285 close bracket power 4 minus 1 divided by 0.00285 close bracket. S equal to 392.
D. If he want to settle off all the loan immediately after paying for the 48 monthly payment. I. How much additional payment does he have to make? 72 months minus 48 month equal to 8 month. So A equal R bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus I close bracket power negative n over I close bracket. So A equal 392.25 cent bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus 0.0342 over 12 close bracket power negative power negative 2 and over again 0.0342 over 12 and close bracket. So A equal 392.25 cent open bracket 2688 close bracket and A equal 10,543.68. So the answer RM 10,543.68. So I2 I equal R open bracket N close bracket minus A. So equal 392.25 cent open bracket to add close bracket minus 10,540.638. So after we do and equal 10,983 minus 10,543.68 and the answer RM 439.32 cent. So that's all for my team. Thank you.